Hey pals, buds, and lovelies, welcome to Mooning and Musing with
Megan
and Hannah.
Today we will be mooning and musing over friendship and glorious hyperfixation.
Hoo-hoo! My name is Hannah, my pronouns are she, they, and I'm 25.
And my name is Megan, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm also 25. So
Great start.
Great start. This is our
First
third
episode.
take of our first episode. So the premise of the podcast is that we're going to choose a different topic every week to moon and muse over.
Yeah.
Sometimes two topics. This week we chose friendship and hyperfixation to kind of give you all an intro into what we're all about. So,
Sums us up, I'd say. Friendship and glorious hyperfixations. That's what I love to do with my life.
Yeah, if I had to give us a tagline, it would be that. Also, goober.
Giggly goobers.
Yeah, I'm feeling really giggly. We just
I'm
ate dinner
feeling
and I had a
really
Red Bull today, and we've been giggling a lot in the last hour. I'm sorry, I just zoned out like that. My cat's sleeping on the bed and she looks really cute. We said we weren't gonna do that, but she really looks cute.
And I don't have my phone to take a picture of it.
Y'all will just, you'll see
We'll
her
put
later.
a picture right here of what she looks like when she does sleep, so you understand that there's no way that we wouldn't stop.
Excellent idea,
Yeah.
Hannah.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. See, support.
Yep, that's going to be
Verbal
one of our
affirmation.
themes, was going to be love and support in your friendships.
Unconditional love and support. What a
Yes.
great segue, Megan. Why don't you
Thank
go
you.
ahead and talk about it?
Okay, so, when I grew up, I didn't have any friends.
I lost something once.
Seriously,
Anybody get the
though.
reference? Everybody should get the
Everybody
reference.
should get that reference. I was not a SpongeBob kid and I didn't get that reference. Anyway,
Heartbreaking.
yeah, I know.
Let's not go down that.
Anyway, to talk about my childhood and how
No.
and how healing it has been with my adult friendships. So when I was a kid, I was a insert picture of sad little kid. Yeah, I was bullied. I had that sounded really sad. I'm not sad about it.
I'm a little sad about it.
You can be sad. Hey, I'm cool.
I didn't know him
Anyway.
as a child.
I had a lot of really okay, so when I was a wee child, I have never known how to like things a normal amount. So, that's part of why we're doing this podcast is because that's actually what makes me really cool and interesting.
The weirdness, the
Yeah.
goofiness.
But having friends as I got older that really loved and accepted me for that has really helped me blossom into the person that I am.
Self-expression,
And-
self-growth.
Yeah, and Hannah specifically has been a really big part of that for me, and just letting me be me and then let that flourish and become something really cool. So that's what we wanted to kind of highlight, that kind of relationship on the podcast, because more people need that in life. They just do.
Not even just to live it mentally healthy too. Oh my god, just to have the that other outlet, just to talk things over, to get things off your chest, and it takes away the layer of if I would talk to my family about something that they've got these opinions and all that, or if you talk to a partner, or it just, friends give different advice or different response.
Yeah, it's a different kind of love.
Yeah.
In our last takes, we did make some good points, so I'll bring up some of those. They were kind of rough and rocky. But I did say something about your dynamic with your family is they do love you. I'm not saying they don't, but it's an obligatory and hormonal love. Obviously your mom and dad made you, so they're going to love you, but it's always kind of touchy. Would they still like me if I wasn't their kid? And sometimes they definitely would. I think my mom would still think I'm cool, but obviously she would not care that much about my is she doing okay? My mom would not care that much if I wasn't her kid. So with your friends,
yeah,
that's somebody
that's a cool relationship that you found somebody that is gonna care
do
about
that for you.
Yeah.
And then with sexual and romantic partners, that is also kind of an unconditional love, and somebody it's not necessarily obligatory, but the sexual partner thing that kind of adds a different layer of feeling you always need to be attractive and flirty, whereas with your friends it's the dynamic is completely different. And I feel people these days should I don't know what word I'm looking for, water their friendships more.
Yeah, they should really water so their other friendships can grow, so they don't they don't always focus on, everybody thinks those are it's not about putting any relationship that goes in the number one spot. They all should be on a level playing field and you
Yeah.
need to water all of them at the same time.
Yeah. So I think we're in our
Sounds
culture, the way that it is, and obviously we're in America, but I don't know like how other cultures are, but there's such like a put your partner above all else, and like your partner is important, but I feel like as a culture we kind of neglect our friendships. Like I don't know that many adults, like obviously people our age, I know a lot of people that have close friends, but that's also like kind of who we hang around with. I don't see very many adults in my life that still have very close friendships.
Yeah, like,
and by adult I mean like adult, because
we're talking like we're talking
we're 25,
like,
but like
you're mid to late 30s and up, like where you really are an adult. You've been doing it for a while now, so like you kind of you understand what you got to do type. But like you rarely see them, and maybe that has to do with some of them having kids, but that's the thing, it's not, it's a balance. Like you are supposed to take care of those friendships, and you don't want to lose them, because then you lose like.
I'm scared of that personally. I'm terrified of growing up and like I'm grown up. Listen, I think I put like this is coming of age now. Like since COVID has happened, I think that really stunted something, moved everybody back, and I think now like mid-20s is coming of age. Like when you watch like a coming of age movie and it like Perks of Being a Wallflower, you're telling me that like no high schooler acts that way. That's college.
No.
I don't care.
That is your
you act that way in college.
High school. Not with the high school kids that I have seen when I was there, and even now.
Yeah.
That is so not right.
Going off topic, but anyway, I think now is really the age where you're figuring yourself out, and if you don't have your close friendships in your 20s into 30s, you're gonna flounder a little bit. You're gonna feel a little bit lost.
In your 20s, that is when you're understanding who you are as a person. What are your morals? What you know, why are you here on this earth? What are you interested in? Like, what do you want? And everybody goes through that, trying to figure out what the, you know, and
we talked about that a little bit with like figuring out your style. Hannah has been really, really helpful to me, at least, with figuring out what I think is cool, like for real. As far as like, as far as like dressing, I have acid reflux. Just throwing that out there real quick. There will be more burps
in the mic. Honestly, if you like that, you like that.
You think people like that?
I would like that.
This is my burp.
I would like a good burp in my mic.
You want another one?
Yeah. It's so cool you can do it on command. I can't do that.
I had to like I had to swallow a little bit of gas, you know.
Air.
Push it back out. But yeah, okay. So back on topic. Style. Figuring out style has been, I think, our friendship for both of us has been a big deal. I keep talking about you, but like.
Well, like that's the whole reason we started this, man.
Yeah.
We wanted to talk about
Highlight our
ourselves too. Yeah. This was also because we wanted to watch our conversations back too. So.
Yeah. So we work together. This is also it's not getting off topic. I don't care. Anyway, we work together. Won't say where. But we we work together, and we had the kind of job where like whenever there's like a dull moment or we don't have something to do, we can just sit and talk. And I feel like we have like Socrates, nothing on us. We get together in there, and like the way we work too, we have like a place where we can set our arms so it really seems like official.
With the way our brains work,
I feel like we're on a talk show.
It's almost impossible for us not to have these fruitful conversations.
Yes, and they are so. I learned so much from my conversations with Hannah. Not only just from you, but like being able to talk something through with you helps me figure stuff out about myself.
That's what I mean.
And then hearing your input
just feel like
helps a lot.
Not a lot of people are like getting that.
Yeah,
it feels so good. And it's not even just with Megan. We have a third person we like to hang out with.
Yeah,
his
Hannah's
name's
roommate, Austin.
Yeah, and we just love being able to have those conversations like that. Those human connections that you can make with somebody, and you feel so vulnerable, and it's like there's no insecurity there, and you can just feel safe. And people are just not getting that, man.
Yeah. One of our favorite things to do as a trio and as a duo sometimes is like sit down and consume some type of media, whether it be like a podcast, a movie, a lot of times music, and just discuss to each other about
that is it.
Like things we're going through, what's going on like in the world, how we feel about it, and kind of just checking in with each other. And I don't know what I would do without that in my life, because it's very helpful with getting to know myself. Yeah, it's really cool. That part, and then with sexuality. So me and Hannah are both queer. I'll just say like I identify as bisexual because I feel like it's easier, but it's actually pansexual, I would say. But I call it bisexual because
okay,
I
then
like
we
the
can
word.
just say. Well, then we can just say.
Trans inclusive
I'm
bisexual.
bi pan whatever.
Yeah. What? I don't even know how that works really. Not to unpack that, but
That's
bisexual that's non-binary and trans inclusive, which yeah.
Right, which is why I was like, what? Just call myself bi, call myself pan. I'm just into it, and I'm like, just know I'm into it.
Whoever.
Hey, I'm into that.
Anyway.
Looking at you.
But figuring that out about ourselves, I think having the friendship has been really helpful.
Yeah, that's been a slow process because we've felt comfortable enough to like approach the topic and discuss it.
Yeah.
There have been multiple times like where we've talked about things and it's, you know, and then it goes away and then it comes back up. Yeah, so that was...
Yeah. I just kind of came out recently. I came out like the first time. We're going to make a whole episode about this, so we're not going to go too far into it. But I came out like a while ago and then kind of went back into the closet because I didn't think I was gay enough. And then hearing Hannah talk about her experience, I was like,
yeah, that's...
Maybe I am actually, like, because if you feel any type of
That's what I'm looking forward to
the
when we
other
do
sex,
that
then you are some kind of
episode.
queer.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Or if you want to identify that way, y'all do what you want to do. But there's that part. And then to touch on the hyperfixations, we were going to
That's what I was about to say. So our brains, yeah. Our brains go everywhere. And then when we come up with an idea or something we want to do, we hyperfixate on it. Like, for example,
I'll scroll down. We have written them down. And we had to edit down because there's been so many. And whenever we were starting to do this too, I logged into my YouTube and was like purging my subscriptions.
Oh yeah, you can see.
And you can tell all the shit we've been into over the years because I was like, I
All the
go on there
channels.
and subscribe, and there was so many things, but we wrote down a list, so we'll touch on that.
Yeah, we got really hooked on tennis. I think that was our first joint hyperfixation that we did together.
Yeah.
And that's still like we can still easily.
Yeah, we kind of transitioned to pickleball for a minute because it's way less running.
Yeah, I think those paddles are really cute
fun.
too.
Yeah.
So.
But we went through a little phase with that where we okay, so we had sweatbands, we had bags, we had I almost got a skirt.
Well,
did I get a skirt?
That isn't no. I almost
thought
got
about
a skirt. That is the thing about the hyperfixation is I want to do everything that I possibly can with that. So if we were to do tennis, yes, I'm gonna put the effort in to get that racket. I'm gonna get a little bag that's gonna hold my racket.
All your stuff matched too. Hannah's
yeah,
was all
dude.
purple. This is before we worked together, so Hannah was making way more money than me. So she got to get all the cool stuff.
Way
but I
more
did get
money.
some stuff.
I was living at my parents' house
That
so I
too.
wasn't paying bills.
But you also did make more money than me.
Of
I was
course,
working.
yeah.
Okay, so I worked at a pharmacy at the time.
Ugh,
I worked at a pharmacy at the time, and I worked like 3 days a week. So I hated that freaking job. If you're a pharmacy tech, I'm so sorry. Anyways, so tennis. I had my pink. You had your purple, and we would go almost every day for like how long was it?
It really was every day.
It was months.
Yeah.
I think it was an entire summer.
Yeah, and
almost every single day we were playing tennis.
Yeah, and for the most part, it started off with like just volleying and talking like this.
Yeah, we do like to yap. We're yappers.
Hence the podcast, man.
Yeah.
I got, you know,
Might
I wanted to
as
get it all
well,
out.
might
We
as
just
well
wanted
make
to
something
hear
out of it.
ourselves back. You know? It's
Yeah.
fun,
And then, okay, so that one got so, like, to a point where we got her
introduced
siblings
it.
involved. We got some of her cousins involved. We got some friends involved.
We did
And
a whole...
we had a league.
Yeah, that was
and
really,
it was
really
very
fun.
serious. We had brackets.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing. It was really cool. I
What a
kind of
great-
miss that. We should circle back around to that at some point.
That would be really, really nice. Skating. Skating was really fun, too.
Okay, so I took a drink of water and I got really self-conscious about if I was going to swallow loud. And I just couldn't do it. And then I'm going to go again.
No way they can hear that, right? If I'm way over here.
They did because I just sighed to make myself do it louder for some reason. Anyway, we also had...
How we doing?
I got the gillies.
The gillies. I got the gillies.
Enough of silly.
This is how it is, and this is how it will always be. Understand that now.
And the sillies. Anyway, we also had skating. Okay, so Hannah was skateboarding.
Megan is a kick-ass roller skater.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Okay,
I really suck at roller skating.
you don't suck. I've never even seen you try it.
Megan, there's a reason.
When was the last time you tried? How old were
I was
you?
a child.
Exactly.
Right,
So how much better are you at everything now?
It's just not how it works.
You have
like,
better hand-eye coordination.
Who falls more?
You have better
That's funny you
confidence.
say that. Maybe I do with some sports or something, but who falls
You know
more?
what? Actually, I stand corrected. The reason we stopped skating is because Hannah fell and
Oh,
well,
yeah, that's so crazy. I ran into this pebble
literally, it was the
with my
tiniest rock.
skateboard and took me down really hard.
Oh my
broke my
God.
elbow.
And
That
I was roller skating,
really
and we had
embarrassing.
her. How old was he at the time? 12. We had our 12-year-old
Yeah.
brother with us
Oh,
because
yeah.
he was skating too.
Yeah, he was
We
skating
always
too.
listen.
Of course.
We always influence people around us.
Yeah,
to
because
do
we
it
want
with
people
us.
to do the fun things with us too. Like,
Yeah, and they do, and they have fun. So
yeah, and then until you break your elbow and then you can't skate, and then when you try to get back on the board, you get
you
scared
had PTSD
and you
for a
can't
little bit.
roll. Yeah,
We
it
tried
actually
to go
took me
after,
months.
and Hannah was like, "I can't do it."
Yeah, I
and
was
she
so
would just
scared.
watch me skate. It was kind of sad.
I took pictures.
She liked DJing though.
I love DJing and I love
That made
taking
it sound
pictures.
Like
I have.
like dragging
We'll
along.
we'll
I was like, DJ.
we'll post some photos and some videos of the old skating days. That'll be interesting.
I did have an Instagram account if y'all can find it.
Yeah.
It is private though. Maybe I'll unprivate it for you guys. I just recently logged back
Bold.
in.
Bold.
Maybe
Would
not
you
though. We'll see.
unprivate?
We'll see. I did archive a whole bunch of like the most
Period.
embarrassing, which none of it's that embarrassing, but you
It's
you
just
move on
fun.
and then it
It's
does
just
seem
fun.
embarrassing after you move on. So the skating. Actually, hold on. I wanted to talk about your fall. So I was roller skating
forgot
around.
about
We were in a
that.
church parking lot. Neither one of us is religious.
Hey, bro,
We'll get on that
it was
later.
newly
It was
paved,
just a
okay?
nice paved parking lot.
If
we
I
don't,
see
we
a
don't
nice
attend the church.
newly paved parking lot, I'm gonna skate on it.
Yeah. It wasn't that newly paved because there was a pebble.
It's because we were skating in a different part of the parking lot that day.
What were you trying to do?
Okay, the night before I learned how to backslide, which is like, so you're just skating and then you bring your back leg forward and you slide like, oh my god, this is so hard to explain.
But that speaks to how
It's like,
into this
this
we
is
were
how the
that we were
board
doing
is, the
tricks.
backboard like slides like this. So then you're rolling like that for a second.
For like, okay.
Yeah,
So you
your
hadn't
board
gotten
is
to
like
that part yet when you
horizontal and slides forward, which is really fucking weird. But I did it. I was on the parking lot that was outside the apartment where I used to live with
fell. Yeah,
Austin.
she successfully did it.
Yeah,
The
and I
backslide
was like,
wasn't
oh,
the
I can't
problem.
wait to show Megan and
Yeah.
my brother the next day. And I literally the first try went to go show them, hit the pebble. I didn't even get to do the turn.
I think you were just on the
barely
forward
rolling.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't that she failed the trick.
It was so
It was
like
that-
it was such a tiny fucking pebble.
Yeah. So the board
I
stops.
Got
Hannah
up
keeps
so
going.
fast.
She puts her arms out to catch herself. I missed
Broke
the
this
whole
guy.
thing.
Yeah.
I turned around and Hannah, I saw her in the process of getting up. She popped up so quick because I heard the fall.
Yep.
Turned and looked and see her already pretty much on her
Yep.
feet.
Yep.
And then she just goes and sits in the car and is like,
Yeah, I was like, dude, my
trying to
elbow does
process
not feel
the
right.
pain. And then her brother Carrick, it's okay if we say his name. Yeah. Her brother Carrick went over and was like, I found the pebble. Do you want to pee on it? And I was like, no, I don't want to pee on it. Carrick, like trying to still be nice in extreme
Such
pain.
a sweet guy. Yeah.
So funny.
I really broke my fucking elbow. That hurt so bad.
It was so.
Out of embarrassment from the fall, though, I got up so fast and didn't even feel the break until I was sitting in my car and was like, damn, that really fucking
God.
hurts.
I could tell too, because like Hannah's pretty like she's pretty like she doesn't, I don't know how to explain this. She's good at covering if she's in pain, like, but not in like a depressed way. But like her pain tolerance is high.
Yeah.
So I knew that shit hurt when she acted like that. And like, but when you look at the X-ray, you can't
Oh my
even see
God.
the break.
There
There's
was no.
nothing.
The doctor was like, you see that line right there? There was no fucking line. I was like, my body didn't break a bone.
I think you sent me a picture of it and I couldn't see it either.
Exactly. I was gonna ask the guy, I was like, can you
really
like
just
circle
find
it
that for me? So it was like this sad little break, but I know it really hurt.
Yeah.
So there was that one. That's why that kind of stopped
Took a
abruptly.
break from skating after that.
And then it got cold by the time you were okay again. And then the
Yeah.
next summer we were on to something else. I don't know what it was.
Usually
but
how it
something
works.
else.
Yeah. We work our way back to the things too.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I mean,
right now we're back on ukuleles.
Yeah.
Which when was the first time? What did we
Years
establish?
ago, dude. I
It's
don't know.
been years.
19, 20.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Kind of worked on that for like a week. We don't. Okay. So part of our problem too is that we're naturally really good at things, and if we're not naturally really good at the thing, we don't want to put as much effort into it.
Yeah, it's like really. That takes a lot of patience, and I just put my patience in other places. I can't do it with that.
But we're circling back around because I think we're really on a music kick right now, and Hannah just bought a bass.
Dude,
so...
I got a mini bass, and the fact that mini bass doesn't even look that mini compared to like my arms.
Okay,
It's
so
insane.
I was actually assessing it the last time I was there, and I think the body is a normal size. I think that
But it's the neck of the guitar.
I think the neck is shorter.
Yeah,
which is,
I wouldn't have been able to play a regular bass. My
I think
arms are way
basses
too
are
fucking
huge,
short,
too.
dude.
Yeah, it's like guitar sized.
Oh,
I think basses are longer, but I don't know anything
you
about
could be
that.
a bassist because you have longer arms.
I
than
do have long arms, and I did play with her bass last time I was there. It was really fun, actually. I lived that again.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, boogers.
Can you guys hear them?
Oh, of course. That time. That's the freshest breath I've ever
I was
taken
about
in
to
my
say,
life.
I was like, man, you sound clear.
Oh my god, that never happens. Okay, so there was the ukuleles, lightsaber battles.
Let it be clear that we are Star Wars people.
Big Star Wars people.
Yeah.
We're kind of on Dune right now too. I did write that down for an
heavily with
episode
Dune.
thing. If
Can't
y'all want to
wait.
see a Dune episode, please let me know. 'cause I'm
Also,
really
yeah,
into the
we
lore.
can easily get into like just
Austin got
about
us on that one,
anything.
too. So
yeah,
it's really
my
just
roommate
anyone.
Austin. Yeah, we can get hooked on just about anything.
Anything fun?
Yeah.
Anything fun?
So we got hooked on lightsabers because we love Star Wars so much. So in the apartment that I used to have with my roommate Austin, Megan and I had a whole choreographed
It
fight
was so
sequence,
cool.
and we put the music from the movies.
We even had
in the
parts
background.
too where like, because obviously we don't have the Force yet. We're working on that. But we had this thing.
Just you wait.
Yeah. We had this thing where like we had planned it, so like one of us would go, and then the other person would jump back like this, like it worked.
That was so sick.
Yeah, we'll actually like now that we're in our video editing era right now.
Yeah.
Because of this, but I'm gonna use it to make
Our
cool
videos
stuff.
gonna be intense. Do you think we don't have some
Yeah.
lightsabers still?
Yeah, mine's right there.
We got
Mine's
them.
right there.
And my brother just got a really badass one too. So.
This is double sided like Darth
Dude,
Maul's.
it's fucking sick.
We're gonna have
I'm
to borrow
so
that.
jealous.
What
yeah.
color was it?
You could pick any color.
What?
Yeah,
It has
it's like the
color
websites
options?
are getting better, like so much better. Like it plays music from the fucking hilt, bro. What is that?
So he can.
Yeah, so we got
select
ours
colors.
pretty early.
It can be any
when
color?
people started making lightsabers. Austin got it really early. Carrot got his where it has music. It can be any color you want it. It can make different sounds when you fight with it. Yeah.
Do you know how much it was?
Under $200, I think. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh. Anyway.
Is it a really uh-oh?
No.
This is how this works, guys. This is literally how this works.
Yeah, that part.
Megan
then,
literally just mentioned a mini bass like 2 weeks ago. I
okay,
thought
so
about
I
it
was
for
at
over a
Guitar
weekend.
Center,
Yeah.
and I was like playing with them baby guitars. I was playing with the baby Taylor, and I was like, I might learn this if it was this easy. Because I have a guitar and it's huge.
Right. I love
And I'm little, so what am I gonna do? What do you want me to play that? Anyway, you gotta put your arm
well,
over.
that's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying. I literally told I couldn't play an actual bass.
yeah. So I was like mini guitar, and then I mentioned it to Hannah, and she was like, "Wonder if there's
Just
a mini
that
bass."
weekend,
And
yeah,
then it was purchased,
and I got
and
it.
that's how it works, and
Yeah.
that's how it should work.
Yeah.
Hey, use your money to have fun because the economy is
Okay,
gonna
so
collapse
that's what I was.
anyways.
That's what I was. Okay, that was another thing. If I'm gonna do all these, like, why can't I just get paid and use that for me,
yeah, fun stuff.
so we can be happy and have a good time?
But do be financially responsible.
Oh, I
Don't go hungry now. Anyway. Oh
I was
man.
more worried like a place to live.
Yeah,
But sure, I guess
Yeah,
food
have
and
a bed.
living situation is very important.
Yeah, take care of that stuff first, but then use your money for fun stuff, because you only live once. Seriously, maybe, I don't know, but probably only live once. So I wrote that down. The hyperfixations. I also wrote about dissecting music. Really cool thing to do with your friends. Like
The interpretations are just always so different,
yeah, it's really fun
It's actually-
if you're a music person.
and we very much are.
Yeah,
So-
all of us, Austin too. We all like music a lot, and we like to listen to albums. Cannot wait for Cowboy Carter and the new Taylor Swift album.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
in the
actually, our
podcast.
next episode is going to be about Chapel Roan,
and
Broad City.
Yeah, Broad
because
City.
we thought those kind of related.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't wait
I'm
to
actually
talk
really
about that.
excited
I'm really,
about that.
Yeah, I'm
But,
excited to dive into
yeah.
a show and music.
For our hyperfixations, though, the dissecting songs together and like listening to them and then talking about them, God, that's so fun. And if you have really good friends to do that with, that get where your headspace is at, and then like so you're kind of on the same page, but then you have like different interpretations. Really cool.
Yeah,
really
I
cool
wish I
thing
could
to do.
bottle up the feeling of when like you're with your group of friends and you just have like something and it just you feel warm and fuzzy and
Yeah,
cozy
you're like,
and you're
okay,
like,
good.
damn, what a great experience this is right now.
Yeah.
I am just enjoying this
And they
so
let
much.
you, like, just let your freak flag fly.
To just
because I get
enjoy
so
life.
excited.
Because life does really suck
Yeah.
with, like, what is going on literally
Yeah.
in any
There's that
aspect.
Taylor Swift quote, and I'm gonna misquote it, but if you know Taylor Swift, you know what I'm talking about. When she was like, don't ever let somebody make you feel bad for being excited about something.
That shit pisses me off
I
like
hate
no
that.
other.
I hate that. When
Because-
someone's getting really excited about something they're interested in, and like,
I did grow
even
up
if
like
you're not
that.
interested in it, don't yuck their yum. I hate that saying. I didn't know what else to say. Oh, why did I say that? But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Don't like shit on somebody's interest when they're getting really excited about something.
Yeah, because
so
it's
cool
really
when you have people that don't
adorable
do that
when
to you.
somebody gets so excited about something.
Yes.
Because that's just pure joy, and it's so sweet to see that on somebody's face.
And you should get excited as often as you possibly can in this world. You
Why
really
not?
should.
Literally, why not?
Life is so fun. If you just really enjoy everything that you can consume, you're gonna have a fun life, and you don't need a lot of money to do that. You really don't. Like a
Yeah.
Spotify subscription. Is that what it would be called? Is it a subscription?
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
sounds like they're sending you something. Anyway,
I mean,
Spotify
they kinda send
subscription,
me
pretty
emails.
cheap. Fucking emails. I just cleared out
52,000.
literally 52,000 emails out of my email account.
I mean, after a while, it gets to be
It
too
adds
much,
up.
and
I
then
haven't messed with it
you
since I was
just let
12.
it be. So, hence 52,000.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
So our new hyperfixation is going to be this. I think it is this. This is what we've been doing this every day for like not every day. This week we've been doing it every day, but
Yeah.
like we've been meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays working on this, and we're dropping new episodes on Wednesdays.
Every
I'll say
Wednesday.
that again at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But this is our current thing right now. I'm getting really into video editing.
So these are gonna be really, really juicy episodes.
Yeah, TikTok's really been messing with me though. Today I accidentally I made like a video of check it out on the TikTok because by the time this comes out it'll be up.
Yeah.
But I made a video of us putting together the set, except the mermaid,
Do
because
you-
I just hung that right before
Do
we
you
started
guys
this.
like it? Because I really do like it.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the set.
It's gonna be a really pretty collage. We're gonna add childhood photos. We'll do like because we do love music so much. We'll do if we can find concert things.
I was saying in our last take, we just found out that Chapel Roan is going to be at Kentuckiana Pride.
And if you don't know who that is,
Check
You
out
should know who
her
that is.
album. It's really, really good.
yeah, she's
It's very
Amazing.
queer and sex positive, which is
Which-
why we put that with Broad City, because so
Yeah.
is that, and so are we. So we're about that.
now you know.
But I was gonna see if we can get a poster from Kentuckiana Pride and put it up there too. So just anything that we go to and have fun at,
Yeah,
we'll try to put it up there too.
we just want a little collage
Ooh,
of
movie
all of our
tickets.
little
Movie tickets would be
yeah.
cool too. We really
And I
like
have
to
an
talk about
absurd
movies.
amount of movie tickets.
Yeah, I do too. I
Yeah.
have them from us going. Oh
yeah,
my god,
I like to save them and then I put the names of who I went with on the back of them. Yeah.
that's really cool. I
Yeah.
don't do that because I just remember, but I will forget it.
That's what I'm
I'll
like.
start
So
doing that.
I'm so concerned about like when you get older, like you can't fucking help it. There is nothing you can do. Like memory will just start going,
It does, yeah.
even if you
Mine
don't
already
have.
has.
I wonder.
It's already dementia already kicking in.
Early stage of 25. I'm
Dude.
definitely feeling it.
I found out that Benadryl definitely ups your chances of that, and yeah. Careful. I take Benadryl to go to sleep like pretty often.
Well,
Not
I'm
anymore?
really glad I don't.
You don't?
No.
Yeah,
I've
I think
been
that
really
might be
good.
what's wrong with my brain, dude. You know, I have a terrible.
Shoot.
I really do. Like, and it's so selective. Like, because sometimes I have a really good memory, but sometimes I really don't. You know.
Hence the selective.
Benadryl. So be careful about that.
Fucking Benadryl. Who would have thought?
We are already at 20
Who would
minutes.
have?
We did so much better this time. Last time we got really nervous, and the vibes were weird. I think I'm feeling much better about this episode.
Well, it's because I was talking to you too.
What do you mean? Like looking at me this time?
Yeah, but also,
Oh, do I make you feel comforted?
Megan, what are we doing?
So
Does
true.
Megan make me feel comforted? That's weird.
Huh.
In Two Idiot Girls too, like when they are talking, they are at the end of the day talking to each other.
Yeah, we're really good at that. We're
Talking
really
to
good
each
at
other.
But yeah, we
That was real, guys. I can't wait for you guys to hear that all the time.
Yeah,
She does
I
that
do
all the
stutter
time. Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a speech impediment, but I might.
I mean, maybe if you do it all the time.
Yeah,
do
I
you
do it
think?
pretty often. At least like once or twice a week. I'm like, yeah.
You know, it's
I just
crazy.
did it.
It really is. It truly is. It does happen every week.
Yeah, it's pretty often. Anyway.
So maybe, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Does that matter?
No.
I don't need to go find that out. I don't need to be. Do you
We
have to
don't
get
know.
a nice toaster for that? I don't know. I don't
think
care.
so.
I'm not gonna get
It's
one.
not a big
But yeah, last time we got to like 22 minutes and like the vibes were off. So I'm
Dude,
feeling
we were
real
so
good
nervous.
about this
I'm feeling
episode.
really good about this.
Yeah, way less
Yeah,
nervous.
can't wait to listen back. I am really excited to put all of this out here. I'm really excited to just get our projects going. I can't wait
Me
for the
too.
next episode.
I'm
I can't
excited
wait
to edit this one because now it feels real.
Yeah.
Because we've done so many trials. Oh, we're already reminiscing and we haven't even posted the episode.
All right. Well, you know what? How about like that's gonna do it for this episode? How
Yeah.
about that?
Quote of the week. Get
Okay,
your quote.
period. This is so exciting. So every episode, I'm gonna read a quote of the week. And for years, I've been doing this where,
We say
anybody
wacky
who I'm
stuff.
with, like who I'm hanging out with, they just, it's not even like it's dumb. It's like what the group of words they chose to put together. Like it's like, why did you say that? What even did it make sense? Or what is that?
Yeah.
What is that Michael Scott quote from The Office where he's like,
I have no idea. You're so much better at this than me. I have no idea where this
this
is
is
going.
a lot of pressure for me to always remember the quotes.
It's going.
Okay.
We'll be watching movies and I misquote the quote as it's happening.
Okay, bottom
So-
line, I like to do quotes. I'll read one today, and I'm gonna do one for every episode. And this one,
I forgot what we picked.
so did I. Okay. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty.
I'm not gonna
wacky.
read it. I'm
Okay,
gonna hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you who it's by first.
Okay.
So we thought for the first episode, this one's from Megan Owens herself.
Okay.
Do you put your last name in there?
I don't care. It's on my Instagram.
True, it is. Okay, here we go. I wouldn't throw food at anyone, even if it's Lou Gehrig.
Dude, okay, now I remember us talking about that. Why? I don't even know why I said Lou
That was
Gehrig.
from December 13th, 2021.
If you don't know who Lou Gehrig is, he's that guy that
Baseball
like
player.
yeah.
He's on the Yankees.
Was it
and
the
he got-
ASL? The
He literally, and they called the disease Lou Gehrig's disease. Because.
ASL is American Sign Language. I'm not gonna.
Oh my god.
What are they? The ice bucket thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, am I terrible?
I'm on it, guys. I'm on it. This is why we have
What
these
was it
laptops
for?
to look up. Look, what everything is ALS.
I got it backwards. ASL, American Sign Language. ALS is.
Why are you guys not telling me the full name of it?
ALS. It'd be fun. I'll edit this. Let me show you.
I mean, yeah, that's totally fine. I know we're getting like so sidetracked, but now I have to know what it stands for.
Google. Work on that. Why did that not just come up? Oh my god.
Oh well, because it's hard to say.
Amyotrophic. Oh my god. Amyotrophic
Lateral
scoliosis. Amyotrophic lateral scoliosis, also known as ALS. a
Is
nervous
that
system
seriously
disease
how
that
you say
affects nerve
scoliosis,
cells.
Megan? I so don't think that's the word.
Sclerosis.
Bro, let me read this to you
Listen,
guys.
I was reading.
SCLEROSIS.
Oh, I'm so sorry if you have that and I just called it scoliosis.
Yeah, so we just take this out of the episode.
Hold on. ALS causes loss of muscle control. That's terrible. I understand when people were throwing ice on themselves.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis.
Anyway, if you're Lou Gehrig, I will not throw food at you, even if you are Lou Gehrig.
Exactly the point.
So, also, before we close the episode out, we will be making a playlist for every episode because we have immaculate music taste, and we're
Thank
gonna
you so
collab
much for
on it,
that, and I think
and we'll link
we
it in
do
the
too.
bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about those
Link it in bio.
playlists.
If you're on Spotify, I don't know how I'm gonna link it, but I'll find you. I'll make sure you get it. It'll definitely be on YouTube though, and we'll find places to
So
link it.
Instagram,
Is at Mooning Musing. That's
TikTok.
what we are on everything. Everything will be linked, and the playlist. So there we go. Great first episode.
I feel pretty good about it.
I feel good about that. All right.
Toodles!
That was our best take yet.